Hey guys, I'm Mo today. It's in my round 9 preview of Rebels versus Waratahs within Super Rugby AU. So, starting with the Rebels, yeah, they've been very impressive by Super Rugby AU so far. I mean, last week they had a bye week, so they were able to rest, which is good for them, really. They were able to analyze that game against the Brumbies. And yeah, the Waratahs within that game their lineouts weren't the best, so hopefully that's something that the Rebels can, try to counter within this game as well. But yeah, the Rebels have only made 2 changes following their bye. And yeah, at number 1, they've selected Cameron Orr. At number 2, they're going with Jordan UAC. At 3, they're going with Jeremy Ainsley. At 4, they're going with Matt Phillip. At 5, they're going with Trevor Hosea. At 6, they're going with Michael Wells. At 7, they're going with Brad Wilkins. And at 8, they're going with Isa Nazarani. So yeah, no, it's a very good looking 4-pack there. I mean, they've only made 1 change with Jeremy Ainsley coming in for Famalasi. So yeah, it's not really too big of a change, but I mean Famalasi has been pretty good throughout this competition, especially for the Rebels. And yeah, I don't believe I've seen Jeremy Ansley play a lot for the Rebels within Super BAU so far, but yeah, hopefully we'll get to see more of him and see if he can impact that game. Yeah, especially with that, there's loose forward trio of Wells, Wilkins, and Nazarani. I think that'll probably do some damage against the Waratahs within this game. I mean, I'd say they're probably a bit underrated. I wouldn't say they have the better loose forward pack there, but yeah, they can cause a lot of damage within that breakdown for sure. But yeah, that locks as well with Philip and Jose. I mean, they've been doing well throughout this competition, and yeah, hopefully they can, like I said, pounce on that line out with Tom Horton and because his line out throws were abysmal essentially within that last game. But yeah, within their front row with Orr and Ainsley, hopefully they can cause some damage within that scrum as well. So moving on to the backs. At number 9, they selected Frank Lamassi. At number 10, they're going with Andrew Deacon. At 11, they're going with Core Betty. At 12, they're going with Matt Tamua, who's the captain of the side. At 13, they're going with Campbell Manxie. At 14, they're going with Andrew Calloway. And at 15, they're going with Reese Hodge. Yeah, no, it's a very good looking back line there. I mean, their back line is unchanged from the last game they played against the Reds, I think, within round 7. And yeah, no, that back line I wouldn't really change anything about it, really. That back line has been actually superb for them throughout this competition. I mean, especially Matt Tamua. Matt Tamua has really controlled that game for the Rebels, and he's been in top form, really, for the Rebels, and definitely deserves to be, mentioned within that Wallaby setup. And yeah, he's just shown a lot of versatility with, he can play within the 10, but he's now showcasing that he can play within the 12 spot, and yeah, he's doing well within that spot as well, so definitely deserves to have a crack at the Wallaby setup as well. But yeah, no, Core Betty and Callaway, I mean, that's a great wing combination there. I mean, both of them are try scorers, and hopefully can score some tries for the Rebels during this match. And yeah, Reese Hodge is so reliable. He always gives you like a 7 out of 10 performance week in, week out, so he's just very reliable to have, and yeah, he's definitely someone to watch out for within this match. But yeah, moving on to the bench for the Rebels, they have a few players in there who can make an impact. Like I was saying before, they have the likes of Pon Famanasi, they have Michael Stoller, they have Richard Hardwick, James Turtle, they have Billy Meeks. I mean, he can make a big impact off that bench. But yeah, I'd say they have a decent bench overall. I'm not going to say they have the strongest bench I've seen throughout Super AAU, but yeah, definitely a decent bench for sure. So, moving on to the Waratahs. So yeah, the Waratahs, like I said before, they are definitely going to want to win this game. This is an important win for them essentially. And yeah, they've only made 1 change to the starting lineup that lost to the Brumbies last week. So yeah, it's you could say a bit controversial because this win is very important for them. But I guess they're sticking to the guns really and what the players they have, and hopefully they can try to get a win within this match. So yeah, at number 1, they've selected Tom Robertson. At number 2, they're going with Tom Horton. At 3, they're going with Harry Johnson Holmes. At 4, they're going with Ned Halligan. At 5, they're going with Rob Simmons, who's the captain of the side once again. At 6, they're going with Lachlan Swinton. At 7, they're going with Michael Hooper. And at 8, they're going with Jack Dempsey. So yeah, no, it's a good looking forward pack there. I mean, no changes from last week's game really. I mean, that forward pack, especially that loose forward trio of Swinton, Hooper, and Dempsey, will definitely cause some damage within that breakdown. I mean, especially with Hooper and Swinton, they're always good within that breakdown. And Jack Dempsey has been phenomenal, you could say, throughout this competition, and hopefully he can continue on his form really. But yeah, no, they have a great locking duo with Hannigan and Simmons. I mean, that's, I'd say, one of the best locking duos, I would say, throughout all the 5 teams within Super BAU. And yeah, no, I've been very impressed with their front row as well, with Horton, Robertson, and Johnson Holmes. They've been very impressive throughout this competition. But yeah, moving on to the backs. At number 9, that's the Jake Gordon. At number 10, they've gone with Will Harrison. At number 10, at number 11, they're going with Alex Newsom. At 12, they're going with Tapaya Mora. At 13, they're going with Joey Walton. At 14, they're going with James Ram. And at 15, they're going with Jack Maddox. So yeah, it's a very, very good looking back line. They've only made one change with Tapaya Mora coming into the side. You know, he's being compared to, Sonny Bill in a sense, and yeah, he looks like a beast, really. Within that NRL setup, he was insane, really, and yeah, he definitely has the potential to cause some damage within this match. But yeah, with the likes of, James Ram and, with Alex Newsom, they're also try-scoring wingers, and hopefully they can, score some tries within this match. But yeah, with the likes of Jack Maddox as well, he's been very impressive throughout this match, throughout the whole tournament, and especially deserves to be within the Wallabies setup. So yeah, moving on to the bench, they have the likes of, Angus Bell, Tom Stanforth, Will Harris, the likes of Ben Donson. So yeah, I'd say it's a decent bench. I wouldn't say they have as many players who can impact that game within the second half, but yeah, they definitely have a good bench for sure. So moving on to the prediction. Yeah, so this match is very big in the setup of Super Rugby AU, because this match could decide the final lineups. Because if the Rebels win this match, they pretty much are guaranteed to be within that semi-final against the Reds. But if the Waratahs do get a bonus point win from this match, then they have a very good chance in making that semi-final spot against the Reds, most likely. But yeah, the last time these two sides played, the Rebels did win 29-10 away, so the Rebels, I say, have a slight advantage, within that scoreline. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Rebels to win again, 23-18. I think it'll be a very close game. But yeah, 23-18 is my final score prediction for this game. So yeah, that's it with today's video. Sorry for the noise that's going on in the background, but yeah. Anyway, hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.